YouTube faithful, what is going on? It's Monday, May 13. I'm going to discuss the 2 NBA playoff games today, talk a little bit about WNBA and some other things. If you're new to the channel, the name's Captain Crush. I cover fantasy sports for PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Underdog, and even Chalkboard and Parlay Play, brother. That's literally all of them. So your job is to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, maybe leave me a comment, and my job's to break this puppy down for the working man. That's you. Now, first things first, out of the gate, WNBA, it's starting tomorrow. We got a free square courtesy of PrizePicks. You can do whatever you want with that. I'll have a video for that tomorrow. All these lines are gonna be whatever, hoot and hot, and if you don't follow the WNBA and you're under that stupid ideology that, bro, I can't watch WNBA, bro, but you're the same guy that will put money on Korean baseball and League of Legends, I got news for you. Coin is coin. If there's coin to be made, know your role, shut your mouth, and put the coin down and wait and watch what happens. All right? I've done extremely well in WNBA the last 2 seasons. My cord will tell you last summer was fine. It's just like NBA, just like NFL, just like MLB. People cover, people sell. It's the same thing. Get your coin in good and wait and see what happens. Now, the first week in any sport is always going to be a dice roll because we're waiting to see new rotations, new usage rates, etc. So with that in mind, make sure you go light. But I will be covering WNBA all summer long. And for the haters that somebody said, oh, please don't make WNBA videos. Bro, you don't have to watch, okay? I don't know what to tell you. So let's talk about the playoff games. We got Yo, Donnie. It's game. What are you doing, Donnie? Donnie didn't go through shoot around. So now we got to worry about Donnie not showing up. We got to worry about Jared Allen not showing up. And I got to worry about this popular play being the bane of my existence. Let me talk to you. Donnie Mitchell might be the only man alive that's immune from the popular play curse. It's true. Why? Because Donnie's the only Cleveland Cavalier that has any type of talent or heart in his body. Okay? I'm telling you. I don't know what Donnie's deal is, but it seems like it's Donnie versus the Celtics. I don't know if Donnie's playing or not. I don't know what the deal is. If Donnie plays, I think you can go here. And I think you can go here. Now, it's already late in the day, and I got to get this video out, so it's not going to be a big analytical dive. I'm just showing you what I think. Normally, Donnie should be at 39.5, but at 40.5, I think it's all right. And his fantasy score, he does have block and steal equity, too. I mean, come on, man. He's your Donnie. You got to have Donnie in the mix in a playoff game, brother. So, that's that for my man Donnie. My gut wants to take Garland less at 29, but again, if Donnie weren't to play, there's no way I could do this. Same thing with Max Strus over here at 20.5. These guys, role players. Garland shouldn't be a role player. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Garland, but Max Strus is literally hit soaring or hit blowing under. Woo! Pause, baby! Max Strus, I'm taking less on him. Let's go over here to DG Fantasy, load up PrizePicks, and see what the market's cooking, shall we? Let me filter this out to the crispy NBA real quick. So here we go, right out of the gate. Bang! Drew Holiday, less 30 fantasy score. Look at this, 25 on DraftKings. Now, you want to know what's great about this? Drew Holiday just had a massive game for his standards the other day. Bang! I think he got 38 fantasy points. Where you at, Drew? Let me talk to you, Drew Holiday. 37! That ain't normal for Drew Holiday. So the fact that he just had a big game by his standards, oh yeah, and I'm getting the plus EV value. That's plus expected value for the layman. Give it to me on a stick. I'm taking it under 30. I don't care if he sells. It's mathematical play. This is the key to the kingdom. Darius Garland, look at that. Under 29. Bang. Max Strus, under 20.5. The crispy 54%. Bang. I will take all 3 of these, and I won't begrudge you a bit if you do too. If you do as well. But wait, there's more. We got Daddy Horford. He ain't Daddy Horford, buddy. There's only one daddy, and that's Daddy Zubac. And it ain't Horford. Horford's the crafty veteran. They lowered his fantasy score down to 25. It's finally at 25. It's been at 26. It's been at 27. Captain Crush has been taking this wagon all series long, and it's been cashing, and I will stay on that wagon until I'm forced off, and I don't think I'm getting forced off tonight, brother. So I will take Al Horford less 25 fantasy score one more time. And then you got games like, Dort under 19 in a must-win game. I'm fading that. If you want to take less on Jamal Murray, 33.5 PRA, he's going to get bumped down to 32. You could lock in a point of value over there. Giddey, less 2.5 first quarter points. That's going to be risky because Giddey's that guy that can literally just show up randomly and crush your soul. Obi Toppin! How about Obi Toppin? Everybody was upset that Obi sold in game 3, and then what happened? They all faded him. He wasn't a popular play, and then bang! Smash Obi Toppin. Same thing with TJ McConnell, and Captain Crush was all over it like stink on poop, or should I say chalk on your slip, brother. Cash it. McBride, Burks, Toppin, and McConnell. Give it to me, baby! But you can see here, this tool is absolute gold. You use this to odd shop. It's very simple, y'all. You want to look for 54% or higher and get in the mix. Caldwell Pope, over 1.5 blocks and steals. It's not 54%, but you can still go there if you want. My main focus is see this little P right here, Pinnacle, bang. If there's a line there, I'm taking it. They don't do the fantasy score, so you're never going to see that. But most lines you will see, like Aaron Gordon, under 24.5, it's minus 119 on Pinnacle. So even though it's plus EV to stay less, I'm not going there. Minus 119 is not enough for me. But take a gander over here at my boy, Shai Alexander. I like to call him Shy. He was at minus 140 on Pinnacle early at 44.5 PRA. Now he's down to minus 127. I still think it's good. If you want to take a shot on Shai because of that, you absolutely could. Clear this. This is all plus EV, so you could take either one of these, or you could just stick to Holiday, which is the best one. Now, that doesn't mean, listen, comment guy, before I have to slap you back into reality, it doesn't mean, oh, that's a lock. That's a free square. Oh, it's hitting, Cap. It said 58%. That means it's guaranteed. And I paid $30 a month for it, so I better get my coin. Shut your mouth. Know your role. It's 58% in a mathematical equation, jabroni. So if it's 58% to hit, what's that mean? I'll tell you what it means. There's still 42% of the time that it doesn't go your way, okay? So roughly 4.2 times out of 10, it's going to go the other way, and 5.8 times, it's going to go your way, brother. So that's why it's a long-term game. It's mathematical formula. I know math blows your mind. The public school education system has failed the country for decades, but math is king. Whether you like it or don't, it doesn't matter, okay? That's the game, the whole thing. So if it sells or chalks, miss me with your, oh, well, Cap said this and that tool doesn't work. Brother, odd shopping is the only thing that works, okay? Some guy like me wearing a Walmart hat telling you what I like is worth a literal Buffalo nickel. That's nothing. Odds, it's all that matters. My job is to explain what matters to you in a logical way to get you a good process, to get you thinking and those feet firing, and that's that. So let's keep it moving. We got to talk about Tatum. Oh boy, Tatum just had a ceiling game. Did he not? Did Tatum just not go ham, or did he go turkey? I'm telling you, he went ham. So, you know he had a ceiling game. My prerogative is to take less on guys that have ceiling games and then go back to the guys that put up stinkers and go over. Now, it's not an exact science and it's not always guaranteed to work, but it does work more often than not in these playoff series, if you ask me. Look at Ant Edwards. He literally sold the play of the day that I had the other day. He couldn't even get 25 points, that Gabi. And then he dropped 40, and I was all over him, brother. Same thing with the Joker. Same thing with Jamal Murray. The one man, Michael Porter Jr., woo, he sold the bag with a 4-burger yesterday, but we won't get into that. Luckily, the second half in that game, everything smashed. So they took Tatum's defensive rebounds out of the mix. Now the question is, do you take more at 10 or do you fade it? And I'm going to keep it a buck. 10 rebounds for Tatum is a lot. Yes, he's been getting it done. I get all that. I've been riding this train for the longest. So if you want to go there and you've been cashing this proposition, I got no qualm with you. I won't begrudge you a bit. If you want to be safer and you want a daily double proposition, you can go to his Gabby at 8.5 and you can get that. I wish his defensive rebounds was up at 8 because that's what I would be hammering in every one of my slips. But PrizePicks has adjusted. PrizePicks changed the game and they took it off the board. So now we have to adjust too. That's my take on Tatum. Again, I'm not going into analytical breakdowns today. I'm trying to save some time. You can use Outlier Bet and get all of it, brother. And speaking of which, real quick, I had less 19.5 field goal attempts the other day, May 11th, and he absolutely burned me, but he went way over, and it was an outlier game, but now he's all the way up to 20.5, so guess who's taking less? Me, because it's just too high, and I'm going right back to less. If he shoots 21 times again and takes over the game, so be it. I'm willing to risk it for that biscuit. So less on his field goal attempts is absolutely in the mix. So as of now, 3:30 Central Time, Captain Crush doesn't have a play of the day. But you know what I do have? I got rules, and I'm a man of rules. And even though I hate this, and Luka Doncic, I want him to lose. I want their team to go down in flames tonight. I want the Thunder to slap them all the way back into OKC for Game 5. Luka over 24 first half points, rebounds, assists has to be considered in your contest. Here's why. He's usually at 26, 27. Anything less than 26, I attack it. Just like Joel Embiid. And there's a few others that I'm not going to get into. But at 24, it's low enough for me to take a shot. I know he's injured. I know he hasn't been getting it done. I know all that stuff. But I'm a man of rules. So I will definitely be having exposure to this. If you want to take it, you can. If you want to fade it because you think he's injured, whatever, that's fine too. And as far as his full game is concerned, my brothers and sisters in Christ, this is the lowest I've ever seen Luka's points, much less in a playoff game scenario. He can get 30 points hobbling around on one foot. Make no mistake about it. So if you want to take exposure to this one, you could. My model has him going for 30-ish, maybe 31, I can't remember. But his PRA has been a wagon, taking less at 52, 51. Now it's all the way down to 47.5. So here's the deal. One side of the coin is you could take over because this is the lowest it's ever going to be. The other side of the coin is you could continue to ride that train until you're forced off. But I won't be on that train with you, brother. Maybe in one slip just because I haven't missed on it yet. But I'm telling you right now, folks, I want no part of this in an anchor situation. I want none of that. No. That's just too risky for me. It's too low. So I will either fade it or one max. In fact, I kind of think that's crispy, but I can't do it because I ain't going to be rooting for him against my OKC. And his assist that usually is 10, I've been taking less at 10. Now it's at 9. I think I might have this in 1, maybe 2 max and still ride this train. But that's pretty much it for my thoughts on Luka. The first half PRA, you could for sure take more. And those are my thoughts on his full game. Talked about Shea's PRA. His fantasy score you could take if you believe he's going to continue to get blocks and steals. I think that's fine. It's a must-win game for them. And he's been playing absolutely fantastic. Jalen Williams, his 19.5 points should be considered. He got banged up last game, so we can't hold it against him. His PRA at 29.5 is always in the mix. It should be 30. It probably will go to 30 before the game starts. I think that's crispy as well. He can get hot. Those are the 1 and 2s. And then the role player that I would be looking at today is Isaiah Joe at 6.5. Now, they bumped his line from 5.5. Now it's all the way up to 6.5, so you're going to have to think about it. I wouldn't take less, but I would for sure take a shot at 6.5 in at least 1 or 2 contests here and there. I think Isaiah Joe is the spark that we need off the bench, and he's crispy to boot, brother. Give me some Joe, and I ain't talking coffee. Now, everyone's going to want to know about PJ Washington. Is PJ Washington going to drop another 50 points? I know I'm exaggerating. He only dropped like 30. I know I'm exaggerating slightly still. But PJ Washington, okay, is single-handedly keeping the Mavs in this series. If it wasn't for Washington, OKC would have blown them out of the gym. So you're going to have to make a decision, comment guy, if you're going to continue to think that that's going to keep going, or if you finally think that the train ride is over and he's going to go under. That's up to you. I'm not giving you a take on that. Again, I have too much invested for him to need to do less, but I won't begrudge you if you want to continue to ride the train if he's been cashing you. But make no mistake, this is Derek White 2.0. Just because he dropped 30 in a couple games doesn't mean it's normal, and it damn sure doesn't mean that he's going to do it again. So you've been warned. Do whatever you're going to do, comment guy. And then for lottery props, the dunk king himself, Evan Mobley. I've been riding this train with no Jared Allen. Woo! 2.5 dunks? Yes, sir. I'll be taking more on that. You could take Chet. That's always in play. It used to be a wagon. He's kind of playing way less aggressive than he used to be. I think he's a little bit intimidated by all the bigs Pause. Nope, we're talking about Gafford, Washington, Derek Slimmer, Slang Jones. We're talking about the Mavs bigs. But I personally probably won't go there. But Evan Mobley over 2.5 dunks has to be considered. He sold his fantasy score big league last game. It is what it is. But even his points, and where are we at here? Where's his points plus assists? His points rebounds at 26 has a little bit of push equity, but this right here is points plus assists. I think that's crispy too. Evan Mobley's that guy that either shows up and soars over. He's that guy that doesn't show up, burns all your plays that you made, and soars over all the ones that you had no exposure to. That's Evan Mobley's MO, okay? So either one of these three can be in your contest tonight. I'll have exposure to Evan Mobley. I'll explain more of this stuff in the live stream today at 5 Central, which you can get in at CaptainCrush.net. Scroll down to the gold package, $24.99. Bang, but wait, I did it again. Well, Dub Club did it again. Promo code WNBA, all caps to celebrate that. Bang, you get 30% off. It brings it back down to $17.49. The caveat is it's for new users only. So make sure you give it a shot. You'll get access to my NBA projection sheets, my MLB projection sheets, the Holy Grail, the Discord, where everyone posts contests, I post slips, props, everything. We talk, we joke, we have a good time. If you're looking for a home and you don't have a Discord home, I promise you, my cords leaps and bounds. You will get your coin value worth with the entertainment and the drama that Lays brings to the table alone. I promise you. I got jesters, clowns, jabronis. I got it all. I got a mix. I got the melting pot of discords in this place, man. I'm telling you right now, the stuff that I see and have to deal with. I got people that think they know basketball that don't even know what day of the week it is, talking about Josh Hart being an all-star, brother. I mean, so if you want a home where you can jip and jive and argue with people about terrible NBA opinions, kind of like First Take, get in the mix. Get 30% off with WNBA. I'm going to cook WNBA all summer long and MLB. And most importantly, you get access to the live streams, brother. So hopefully I will see you guys there today at 5 Central. Remember, promo code WNBA, all caps. So let's head on over back to DG real fast before I close, and then let's make a contest together. Is there anything else popping? Evan Mobley, I think this is going to drop down to 36. I don't really like taking under here though, bro. I really don't. Look at Luka popping it over 55. Yeah, I ain't going there. The man's a turnover merchant. But let Captain Crush show you what I do right quick, all right? All right, so let's take Karis LeVert over 10.5 points, right? Minus 122 on Pinnacle, minus 144, minus 130. Let's just call it minus 130, the average here, 10.5, right? So then I would load my projection sheet, find LeVert, which he's right here, and he's projected for 10.25. So when I see something like that, and the line is 10.5, I think, yeah, it's going to be right around there. So I would tend to go take more there. And then Derek Lively over 6.5 is minus 140 on Pinnacle, which is absolute craziness. He got all his points from free throws. And I got him here at 6.5 as well. So there's no really like slam dunk value. And that's the case with a lot of these today. But that way you can see that is what you would do if you're in my cord. You're using DG, you're using my projection sheets, and then I will also give you my opinion. Well, they've already bumped Mr. Derek, so now I'm off that. But let's just say you wanted to eat the bump and you want to go there. You could put that in. But LeVert there, let's see. Let's make another one live. We'll take Holiday less, or you could take Holiday less, 12.5 points. Horford less, all three of these are okay. And then if Donnie plays, bang, over 40.5. Where's Tatum at? Tatum less, 20.5 field goals attempted, or more on his rebounds would be fine. And then the last person that I want to discuss is Kyrie Irving, 22.5 points. Listen, I told y'all I took it at 23.5 the other day, or 23, whatever it was. He sold. He's a first half dude that stays under, so if you want to ride that train, you can. Second half, I usually take him over. He usually is good about that. But listen here, this is a low line. I don't know why he hasn't been getting it done. If you want to go there, you can. But what I personally am thinking, now this is a gut call. My model doesn't support it. The Vegas odds don't support it. But Kyrie Irving over 10.5 RA or 5.5 assists. This is going to be minus 150 on Pinnacle. I personally like the RA, but either one of those, even just his assists would be fine. That's going to be the thumbnail. I hate doing it because I've been trying to do it off. Remember, I do all these videos live, no script, off the cuff, and I've been trying to find a way to get away from Kyrie, but he keeps coming over my shoulder and he keeps saying, hey, captain, put me in the mix, coach. So I got to just do it, man. If he sells, he sells. But I'm going with Kyrie Irving as the POTD. That stands for play of the day. Comment guy. Over 5.5 assists or over 10.5 RA. And I promise you right now, Kyrie, listen to me carefully. If you decide not to facilitate and you decide to drop 30 real points tonight, Captain Crush, he's going to get in his car. He's going to drive down to Dallas. He's going to get out. He's going to walk into that arena, walk right onto the hardwood. He's going to stare you right in the eye, and he's going to call you a jabroni. That's right, buddy. So you best not do that if you don't want to be called a jabroni. All right? That's just my 2 cents. So, make sure you use promo code CRUSH on DG Fantasy for 25% off, baby. 25% off your first month. You get it all. You get 30 days of the Captain's Cord with the projection sheets. Any of my partners, Underdog, Chalkboard, Sleeper, you name it. Sleeper gave out promo funds today to the masses. W for Sleeper. Chalkboard's got W's. All the links are in the description. You got no excuses, brothers. I will make Underdog contest today in the live stream, and I think it's going to be crispy. But you know what? Captain Crush is a man of the people, so these are all value right now on Underdog. Bang, Topin, McConnell, Hardaway. I'll put a crispy 10 spot on it, maybe get some gas. 10 for 60, lock it in. Hardaway's going to be a sweat for sure. He's absolute dog water, but that's what it is. Promo code CRUSH, you can get 50% of your deposit up to $250. You deposit $500, you get $250, folks. I hope you learned something today. I hope you had a good time. Smash the subscribe, smash the like. Leave your boy a comment. Happy birthday to the man, the myth, the legend, Big Bag Burr, who won the giveaway last night. Captain Crush did a giveaway. It was always going to be Burr. The fix was in. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.